Coming up on the list, find your runaway dog. Tiny tech tricks that can help protect your pup. Plus, it's like time traveling with your TV for free. Hidden channels to watch your favorite old school shows. But first, the magic of infomercials. The surprising tricks they use to get you to buy. That's on the top of our list right now.
They prey on insomniacs, drunks, shopaholics, and Jimmy Rhodes. They're infomercials. And Jimmy wondered if an actual film critic would appreciate their artistry as much as he does. Reviewing infomercials is at the top of our list.
A good infomercial is like fine wine.
Great booties are the rage.
Well, boxed wine.
The power of glue without the goo.
Okay, maybe grape juice you left out that accidentally fermented, but to the connoisseur, the art of the infomercial is unmistakable.
Nothing's better than the turbo scrub.
Just like a good movie manipulates you to laugh or cry, a good infomercial manipulates you to buy.
Introducing Sock Slider.
I have one word for the makers of this product. Flip-flops. It's a hyphenated word. I screened infomercials with film critic David Ramsey to see if they used tricks he recognized from the movies. They set it on fire!
And put it out with itself.
And he did. So here are 3 ways infomercials work like movies. First up, establish a crisis. For instance, in Avengers, aliens threaten planet Earth.
You were made to be ruled.
In the Grab It commercial,
You struggle and strain to reach high places.
people can't reach things, and they make it look just as bad.
It's as if these people are incapable of living their lives without the product.
What does that do narratively? What are they setting up?
It's mocking them, but at the same time in the back of your head, you're worried you could be that guy.
The next film technique used in infomercials, things go bad in black and white. Why are these scenes where everybody is in such duress in black and white?
I think it goes back to The Wizard of Oz. The beginning of the movie is in black and white. That's when Dorothy has all the problems, the tornado, her dog's gonna get taken away. And then boom, she's magically in Oz and it becomes full Technicolor, and that's when her life gets better.
So you're an idiot in black and white and all's well in color. Third, there's a reason for infomercials' low-budget look. They can make dinosaurs look real in movies, and they're using graphics circa 1985. Why?
Because people don't want something really polished, because what they're paying for is the commercial then.
So they made this commercial for $10 so I could get a sock slider for the low price of $19.99. Finally, just like Hollywood, infomercials rely on a lead actor that can make the sell look sincere.
I saw this boat in half!
Come on, this guy sells it!
He does.
I feel like I need Flex Seal or Flex Tape in my life because I want to be as happy as this guy.
And it doesn't come across as fake. You think he's that way in his life about everything. His kid brings home the homework and he's like, yay, you did a great job!
I'm gonna saw that homework in half! So enjoy those infomercials, but recognizing their tricks is at the top of the list. But wait, there's more! I'm getting the Flex Seal. What about you?
I'm gonna get that sock slider.
Phil Swift, please.
You know, and a great place to watch infomercials, old school TV channels. With all the fuss about cord cutting, we sometimes forget about all the great, unique programming that comes free with our TV sets. A celebration of channel surfing on the to-do list.
Once upon a time, everyone in America watched the same 3 national networks. Then came hundreds of channels on cable. Now online streaming offers almost limitless viewing options.
And I will not be bullied into submission.
You're reading the man's part.
So over-the-air TV must be a long-forgotten wasteland, right?
What are you waiting for? Dig in!
Wrong! You can use an HD antenna and begin binging broadcast for free. First up, if you're a game show groupie, check out Buzzer, home of some Golden Age originals.
Survey said.
Steve Harvey and Alec Baldwin are fun on Family Feud and Match Game, but you gotta catch the original hosts, Kissing Bandit Richard Dawson and Crazy Man Gene Rayburn.
Get out of the studio! Weirdos, you are all weirdos, and I'm getting out of here. I'm not gonna put up with that.
Next, travel back in time with nostalgia TV shows.
Remember that name? Might have had a meaty match.
Fall in love with Lucy again on MeTV. Switch to Cozy for a moral reset from Little House on the Prairie. And book the Wayback Machine with decade-themed programming blocks on Decades.
Every weekend, it's the Decades Binge with continuous episodes of classic TV favorites.
Finally, get to sleuthing with crime and mystery channels.
We need your help to capture this fugitive.
Justice Network not only brings you cold case files and extreme forensics, but cut-ins and current commentary from America's Most Wanted star, John Wall. Walsh.
Thanks for helping make your community safer.
If you like your mystery with a mix of movies, Escape TV features flicks like Jade and Twisted, in addition to series such as Forensic Files.
It was obvious right from the start that this crime scene had been altered.
No matter your viewing pleasure, Broadcast has got your back.
Think positive. Yeah.
Channel surfing the airwaves is on the to-do list.
And speaking of changing the channel, summer is winding down. And if you still have one more getaway in you, why not take the chance to have a once-in-a-lifetime experience? We're sharing some of our favorite hidden gems across America.
Why visit the same old places when our country is packed with hidden gems? We all know the flashing lights of Las Vegas, but if you look just beyond those, you'll see our first stop, the Neon Boneyard.
It's a snapshot of what was happening in the world at the time when you look at these signs.
It's like a graveyard for neon, dating back to the 1950s.
The sign company would come and take the sign down and put it in their storage yard, which they called the Boneyard.
Kind of like a walk through the history of Sin City. Next up, to Estes Park, Colorado. Known as the base camp for Rocky Mountain National Park, it's an oasis for biking, hiking, fishing, and adventure.
I cannot imagine growing up anywhere other than Estes Park that kind of fueled this passion for being in the outdoors.
And it seems like fun is always in season. The town's already prepping for the Fall Elk Fest. Our third destination, Bonne Terre Mine, Missouri.
It is the world's largest man-made lake that has been developed into scuba diving.
It's the only one of its kind.
One of a kind.
That's right. Some of the best scuba diving in the world is in landlocked Missouri. The mine closed in 1962, but now it's open year-round for those adventurous enough to take the plunge.
Divers will always come here and say, man, this is a place on my bucket list. I got to make this dive.
Next, north to Michigan and the St. Julian Winery.
St. Julian Winery is the oldest, largest, and most awarded winery in the state of Michigan.
Who knew? Michigan is the 4th largest grape growing state and the 5th in wine production. So for vino lovers, St. Julian is a must. Last up, just 70 miles west of Key West, Florida, you'll find the Dry Tortugas.
When you see the fort kind of appear on the horizon, it feels like something out of like Pirates of the Caribbean. It's so cool.
The most remote national park, it's a great place to camp and an even better one to snorkel. Hidden gems across America.
Hidden gems, good. Missing pets, now that's terrible. There's nothing worse than realizing you can't find your dog, but it's what you aren't doing right now that could cause Rover to run off. Protecting your pet is on the lowdown. There he goes. Hey, whoa, whoa!
Summer is a time for vacation, being outdoors, and beautiful summer storms. But those are also reasons why it's the time of year most pets go missing. Michael Moreland of the Arizona Animal Welfare League says if the worst happens, doing these 3 things now can up your chances of seeing that furry face again.
Go get it! Let's talk about some of the ways that we can keep our pets safe and close to home.
Number 1 on Michael's list, microchipping.
The microchip is embedded under their skin. It won't fall off like a tag, and it'll be with them for the life of the animal. It's almost like getting your ear pierced. It's fast, it's easy, and it's for life.
And also key is to update.
Making sure that the information is up to date is really important. They may be calling an old phone number or checking an address where you don't live.
An up-to-date chip increases your chance of getting your pet back by 50%.
Cheater!
Another way to keep track of your pet, GPS trackers.
GPS trackers are also an option.
They are the most sophisticated option to help your pet get back to you. But the challenge is, just like a tag, they could be taken off, they could fall off.
That's why trackers like the Paybe are best. They alert you the minute your pet leaves a designated area, and they even sound an alarm on the collar so you can hear where they are too. And our final way to recover Fido, social media.
Every local area will have a social media site for lost animals.
With sites like lostpetusa.net, you can post lost or found pets.
It's not unreasonable to say that hundreds of thousands of animals have been reunited with their families through social media.
Doing all 3 of these steps can make or break your summer with your 4-legged best friend.
Small steps can make big differences in this situation.
There you are!
Protecting your pets is what's on the lowdown.
Come on!
A crazy new workout bike that uses Netflix to motivate you.
That's the first story you've got to see to believe, and it's trending now.
What is it?
This is the hit Netflix show Stranger Things, and this is a bike that won't let you watch it, or anything else in your queue for that matter, unless you pedal fast enough.
Going too slow for the speed you set for your current round, it'll be paused until you get back up to that speed.
All right, it's called psychflix, but come on, It should be called sweatflix. Missed opportunity, people. But seriously, that would definitely motivate me because I've got shows that I need to keep up with.
Yeah, and the ability to binge watch might be the only thing that motivates a lot of us to exercise anyway. But get this, the creator Ronan Byrne isn't selling his psychflix invention. He's uploaded the instructions so you can make one on your own. We posted the how-to on thelisttv.com.
Let's engage.
Another thing that combines watching and working out, the sneaker with a screen is at number 2.
Have you been waiting for the day you can do this with your shoes? That's how we felt about the sneaker game. So we did something about it.
This new shoe from Shiftwear is pimped out with a flexible HD screen capable of playing video animations.
Slogan idea for this one, just view it.
Just do it. I got you. But you know, you've constantly got to take your shoes off and hold them up to show people how cool they are.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, if you want to be among the first to call them your own, you can pre-order for a $250 deposit now, then pay the $250 balance when they ship later this year.
That's right. Cool $500 for shoes that play video. Whether that's worth it, that's your call.
Take the sneaker game to places it's never been.
And if you like using shoes to walk to Starbucks, things will get even weirder, because at their ultra cool store in Seattle, you can order coffee served with beef jerky. Perky jerky is at number 3.
This is the moment of the next generation of Starbucks.
This is the Starbucks Reserve Roastery. It's basically the fanciest Starbucks you've ever seen.
Oh, you fancy, huh? And for a limited time, customers there can order a pepper nitro with the jerky twist. That's a cold brew with a beef jerky garnish. I like a coffee and bagel myself. Not sure I can get behind coffee and beef jerky, but hey, to each their own.
I mean, protein, caffeine. Sounds like a great way to start the day.
I guess. Well, that's what's trending now.
Get this. Founded in 2003, Tesla Motors wasn't actually started by Elon Musk. He became CEO in 2008. Find out why this YouTuber's review of the new Tesla is becoming an internet sensation. Plus, be a master of your own brew. Making beer at home is easier than you think.
Dude, that's delicious.
And do you want fries with your Big Mac onesie? Fast food chains selling clothes. What? Stay tuned. There's more coming up on the list.
The weekend is almost here, so of course you're making plans to stay in, right? Well, with this slew of binge-worthy options, you just might. Streaming Mania is on the hot list.
Dearest Channing, but you have in your hands what you have been searching for. We never gave up the quest for our favorite, forgotten Romanian television show.
Channing Tatum stars in Amazon's original Comrade Detective, but you'll never see him. Instead, he, along with Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Nick Offerman, provide the voiceover for a fictional, long-forgotten Romanian cop show from the 80s, though it may not be perfectly translated.
Separately, we are like this, but together, we're fist.
Bad dubbing makes for a hysterical and action-packed comedy. Check out the 6 episodes starting tomorrow.
Well played. What's your secret?
I always bet on red.
Also streaming tomorrow, Amazon hits the Yellow Brick Road with the kids' animation show Lost in Oz.
Toto, we are not in Kansas anymore.
That's right, welcome to the Emerald City. In this new adventure, Dorothy, Toto, and a new gang of friends have a mission, finding every element on Oz's periodic table of magic.
There are over 100 different magical elements in Oz.
I need one of each to get home.
The new series expands on their Emmy-winning original special Lost in Oz Extended Adventure. The first season includes 10 brand new episodes.
Toto, I think we're gonna make it!
And of course, Netflix is also in on the weekend streaming action. They're bringing us 2 options, starting with what happened to some of your favorite campers and camp counselors.
Let's all promise that in 10 years from today, we'll meet again, and we'll see what kind of people we've blossomed into.
Yeah! Wet Hot American Summer is bringing some of its all-star cast back 10 years older, and the 90s have treated some of them very well.
Move this, move that, this and that, these and those, that and that.
And others, not so well.
You having fun?
Yeah!
Okay, you win. I'm still in the camp.
The third installment brings the raunchy hilariousness with all 8 episodes available to stream tomorrow.
You're still sporting the perm, huh?
That's what it is. It just comes out this way.
And finally, if binging has you cringing, Netflix has you covered with their original film, Message from the King.
Everybody's looking for something in this place.
Well, Chadwick Boseman of 42 in Captain America Civil War is looking for vengeance for his sister's murder in this new thriller. It also features Teresa Palmer from Warm Bodies.
I'm Kelly, by the way.
Jacob.
Visiting from Africa, he only has 6 days to find his sister's killer. Prepare for one bloody thrill ride.
Wherever you walk for, tell them this was a message from the king.
Streaming your weekend fun on the Hot List.
You saw a message from the king. Now let's make you the king of beer. The 2017 National Homebrewers Competition is wrapping up, but to get you ready for next year's contest, we've bottled up some tips on how you can tap into the homebrewing game. Enough puns for you? It's on the breakdown.
Love homebrew, want to make better beer, want to see what other homebrewers are doing.
I went to Brew Your Own Brew homebrew shop in Scottsdale, Arizona, where Jeff May showed me how to get ready for the 2018 American Homebrewers Competition. First lesson, gear up for extract brewing.
There's 2 ways a homebrewer can start brewing. The first is extract. Most homebrewers begin with this to get their feet wet.
Extract brewing makes use of concentrated malt extract that lets you skip the actual malt extracting process and saves you several hours.
What equipment would I need to do that?
Basically, you would need a kettle to brew in, a primary fermenting bucket, a bottling bucket, and then bottles to package your product, or you can keg your beer as well.
Next step, pick a recipe and grab your ingredients.
I'm a big fan of IPAs. What do I need to make that?
The IPAs are usually on the bitter side, so you're going to add usually a heavy dose of bittering hops at the beginning of your boil.
Homebrew stores often sell kits with all the ingredients necessary to make an extract brew. Malt extract, hops, and yeast. The devil is in the details, though.
And then you'll also add multiple hop additions throughout the boil.
Extract brewing takes about 3 to 4 hours, and then it's time to let it ferment.
The start to finish fermenting process is about 4 to 5 weeks to get it from brew day to where you're getting it into the package.
The last step in the homebrewing process, packaging.
So if I bottle it, how long will it take?
It takes about 9 to 10 days to build carbonation in the bottle.
Okay, what if I don't want to wait that long?
It takes about 36 to 48 hours force carbing in the keg.
So,
the best part of the process after all the hard work, enjoying the brews of your labor.
Cheers.
Slantia.
Hey. Dude, that's delicious.
You like it?
It's nice and light. Honestly, I thought it was going to be a lot more harsh.
Brewing your way to happiness on the breakdown.
Welcome back, friends. Today on the Buzz List, breaking news. The fast food industry is getting into the clothing biz.
That's right. We found 3 major chains getting into mixing food with fashion.
All right, here we go. Coming in at number 3, the McDonald's McDelivery collection.
I'm loving it. These items were a part of a promotion with Uber Eats where anyone who ordered McDonald's would receive one.
Now, we recruited our associate producer, Kelsey, to model for us. Pretty McFashionable, as you can see, with their Big Mac onesie, sweatpants emblazoned with the words world famous, and a Big Mac pillowcase.
You want some fries with that? Well, unfortunately, you can't buy these because they were promotional items available for 1 day only.
That's right. At number 2, Taco Bell's clothing line, Live Más.
These are hilarious.
So
the collection
funny.
includes various t-shirt and hoodies, but my favorite, their taco shirt, sporty shades, and the sauce packet iPhone case.
And if you quiero Taco Bell, you're in luck. You can get these online at the Taco Bell Taco Shop.
Muy bien. And coming in at number 1, the most ridiculous in fast food fashion, the KFC Limited Collection.
I would never want that pillowcase unless he's bringing home dinner.
Well, I know. Imagine waking up to that face every morning.
I know, but I might rock some drumstick socks or this elegant gold-plated finger-looking good necklace.
Really?
Probably not. For the complete list of the latest in fast food fashion, head on over to thelisttv.com.
That's our Buzz List.
Want to binge watch the list? Stream us on Roku. Access more trends, deals, and life hacks on TV's #1 streaming device. Add the list to your Roku now. On the next list, 1. Get back to basics. Life hacks every college student needs to know.
There's nothing Google can't do.
2. Too soon for the holiday spirit, where you can find Christmas all year long. And 3. When desserts collide. Mixing donuts and ice cream? Yes, please.
So easy.
All that on tomorrow's list.
The big talk for car lovers right now is the introduction of the new Tesla Model 3, which will cost drivers less than half of the previous version, the Model S. Let's hit the road on the viral list.
It's time to drive the Model 3.
YouTuber Austin Evans just checked out Tesla's first mass-market electric car, the Model 3. And his review of the $35,000 vehicle is getting a lot of attention.
It's easy to forget just how big of a deal this is.
He paired up with fellow YouTubers Dan Markham and Marcus Brownlee and gave very honest and very detailed feedback about Elon Musk's sweet new ride, even hinting at its driverless capabilities.
In theory, a Model 3 that you buy today has all the hardware that you need that you can drive from point to point without even having to touch any of the controls.
See the full review on thelisttv.com and share it with the car-crazed people in your life.
I really liked it.
It's Tesla time on the viral list.
To own a Tesla one day, Jared, one day.
Yeah, we can dream. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Dream? We need to manifest this.
Think it into existence.
That's right. See you again tomorrow, everyone.